Greetings, happy digging. Allotment based capers. It's fresh, it's frosty, it was -4 degrees. Let's get busy, shall we? I had planned on leaving these parsnips in the ground till as close to Christmas as I possibly could, but as it's December the 2nd today, yeah, they'll be fine. I'll wash them up, chop them, trim them, stick them in the fridge, and I'm confident some of these will still be fine for me to chomp down on for Christmas dinner. Happy digging. Typically, leeks are quite easy to grow, and I put a lot of effort into building a very bespoke leek bed this year. However, I had more success from an unexpected crop of potato, which really overcrowded the main growing period for these alliums. And I thought, well, I've got a few left, I'll keep them in place. One or two have actually bolted. I'm gonna harvest these. I'm sure there will be, I mean, they look really straggly. I'm sure there'll be enough for me to eat some. But this bed, since I had such great successes with unintentional potatoes last season, or this current season, I'm going to get rid of these leeks, and I'm going to top up these beds with as much compost as I can. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Leek yield was limited. Did find a couple of surprise potatoes though. It keeps happening. Loads of leaves that I gathered up earlier. I'm gonna cover this over with a barrow full of partially rotted horse manure. Cover it over, wait till late March, early April. Put my spuds in. Happy digging. I get a couple of inches, or maybe even 3 inches of this partially rotted manure over all this leaf litter, cover it over with wire, cover it over with some of the thicker bits of sheeting that I have. Glass. Seriously, where does it come from? Probably from people throwing it around the place. Get these beds covered with this manure. I've got a lot of leaf litter underneath. I can see the compost worms in this. Yeah, hopefully this will provide sufficient nutrition and, as these are raised beds, good drainage to produce some heavier crops of potatoes in the new year. Happy digging. Okay, both these beds full to brimming with leaf litter and harshly rotted manure. Got them covered over with some heavy duty coverings weighed down to bear out the winter winds. Yeah, hopefully these will help me produce a sizable crop of potatoes next season. Okie dokie, folkies. All the parsnips are gone. Been in the second greenhouse. Hacked up all the dead foliage from my pepper and chilli plants, which weren't well managed or productive at all this year. And chucked all the spent compost onto this bed without anticipating that it would frozen solid. Yeah. I'll let this break down a little bit. I will probably give this a mulch of well-rotted manure, get it covered over, another bed tucked away for spring planting. Parsnips cleaned up a bit, very good. Leeks are not the most impressive haul of leeks I've ever had, and I'm still putting the blame for that firmly at my surprise potatoes. These are in the leek bed, so as long as those haven't frozen, I think I'm okay. Might get a meal out of that. Happy digging. Thus concludes another episode of Happy Digging, allotment based capers. Along with topping up my beds and putting paid to some of the dead plants that I haven't composted yet. A bit more composting, bit more leaf litter in there, and a bit more partially rotted manure to cover it over. As this is partially sheltered from the elements, and I think because there's a lot of bacterial biological activity in there, everywhere else has got quite a hard frost due to the very low temperatures we've experienced over the last couple of days. This stuff, no frosts, not freezing, so hopefully things are rotting away nicely. Hopefully. Anyway, catch you on the flip-flop. Happy digging.